What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of NKU Sports Break. I'm your host, Carly Motzer, joined by women's volleyball head coach Liz Hart. How are you doing, Coach Hart?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So obviously last season was super exciting. We got to put another banner up here at NKU. How are you guys feeling this summer as you look to carry that momentum into this season?
Yeah, last season was incredible. What a great ending for our team and our program. And we were making really great strides this spring as with our returners coming back. So we were really excited. Can't wait to add our freshmen into our group of student athletes that we already have, and looking forward to see what we can accomplish this season.
Absolutely. So with your returners and your newcomers, what has summer looked like for you guys as you navigate all of the new NCAA recommendations and this whole COVID world that we're now sort of thrust into?
Yeah, it's definitely been unique. Typically every summer I try to find a balance with them. Like the summer is what I consider their downtime. And so, we've done some Zoom calls, but we haven't been on as often as what we were in the spring when we were meeting each week and doing some fun activities. So our student athletes have been busy. They've picked up jobs. They've been hanging out with their families. We have some studying for law school and med school. So they've been keeping themselves really busy and working out, and then we'll have them back. Everyone will be back at least by the 17th when school starts, so we can start doing some activities. And our freshmen will be moving in on Tuesday, about 5 days before we start school. So really exciting time for everyone to be coming back to campus.
What are you looking at to see from your freshmen and new players this year as they join the team dynamic?
Well, I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be unique, and we're trying to figure out ways with our returners and our coaching staff of how we can do team bonding still with also following the guidelines. And so we're going to try to be creative and find some activities outside. As a staff, we're thinking of some different mini games we can play to try to have fun with this, because it is a really unique situation. And I think freshman year can be challenging for anyone as they adjust to that freshman year. But I think being a freshman during COVID-19 is really challenging, and trying to meet new friends and bond with your teammates can be tough. So we're going to try to be creative to find some activities where we can still get to know each other, but make some smart decisions and choices to stay safe.
Absolutely. I like how you said it was a unique situation, just because it feels like every day we have something new to consider. So given this unique situation and this life we're now living, have there been any life lessons for you, whether it be volleyball related or not, but just anything that has kind of impacted you throughout this whole experience?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot. I'm a really big planner and like to be very organized, and that doesn't work during COVID. Things are just really different. So I've really focused on trying to control the things that I can control, and really keeping the focus on that. Additionally, I've tried to be more grateful, especially for time. I've never spent this much time with my kids. I always went back to working and recruiting 6 to 8 weeks after I had my children. So just trying to really appreciate the time that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and keeping the focus on having some appreciation and gratitude, even though it is challenging during this time, to kind of keep the focus there, because I think it can be tough. I think like many of us, you kind of ride this wave where things are going really great and you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden there's another change, and you're trying to rethink of, okay, now how do we handle it from here? And so I just think trying to control the controllables and being appreciative of each moment we have is a way to try to keep positive or optimistic during this time that is really challenging.
To keep up with some of that positivity and optimisticness, we'll end on a little bit of a warm and fuzzy. What has been your favorite NKU coaching memory so far?
Well, I think I really love watching our players succeed. So, my favorite thing is watching our players grow, and when they come in as freshmen and then when they graduate, it's an amazing feeling seeing how great of people they are, and you just get excited with them going on to grad school or them being a nurse or whatever path they choose. You just know that they're going to do really great things, and it makes you really proud. I think as a team, it's obviously winning the conference championship. It was an incredible ride. And I think for me as a coach, it was really cool that whole weekend watching them kind of just, they knew they were going to do it, and they were just so committed and dedicated and focused. I've never experienced that with a team. And so the commitment that they made to each other and just the drive they had was incredible. So that was definitely two of my favorite things about coaching.
That's fantastic. Anytime anyone gets to add a championship and get the fun hats and make all the appearances, it's a good season. That's definitely, I feel like, one that everyone is gonna check off as a favorite in their eyes for sure.
Absolutely.
Coach, thank you so much for coming on and joining me on the show today. Everyone follow NKU Women's Volleyball on social media, as well as NKU Norse for more content as we approach school starting back up and look to get these fall seasons underway. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Carly. Have a great day.